pissed off. What else is new? Hi, folks. It's me again. Making yet another stupid pissed off vlog. I'm even more pissed off this time. The stupid company that I'm working for is pissing me off more and more and more. I've said this before, or even if I didn't say it, I'm gonna say it again, even if I've already said it like 10 times already. This is the shittiest, most retarded, cheapskate fucking piece of shit company I've ever worked for in my life. So why am I saying this? Because, well, that phone that I apparently lost a few nights ago, they're telling me that I have to pay for it. It's like, really, bitch? Do you not have fucking insurance to cover these things when accidents happen? Because this is an accident. It's like, I didn't do it on purpose. I let the other motherfucker use the phone to clock in, and then I haven't seen it since. But it's like, oh, you took responsibility for everything in that car, including the fucking phone, which was $200. They just took out $200 for the stupid fucking uniform that should have been included. So that literally finally was done. And now they're taking out another $200 for a stupid piece of shit phone. And I was asking them flat out, like, why do you not have insurance for this kind of stuff? Why are you making employees pay for this dumb shit when accidents happen? Why don't you have fucking insurance? And he actually paused for a couple seconds because why? He had to think of like an actual reason why they don't have any insurance on any of this crap. And then he just told me some dumb fucking answer. Oh, you agreed to this when you were hired and this and that. You were taking responsibility for everything that you're using. I'm like, really, bitch? Like, because basically what happened was I went over to the office today at like 8 or 9 in the morning. I did not sleep at all because I keep doing these retarded fucking overnights, and the office that they have has a total opposite schedule of what I'm doing. So basically I do overnights and they're open during the day. The earliest I would be able to wake up would be like 3. They close at 4. It takes like an hour and a half just to drive clear across town to get over there. Especially keep in mind how bad traffic gets when I go downtown. So it would take like an hour and a half to get down there. I wouldn't even have time because I have to sleep. I need my sleep, damn it. And that's what they don't get. It's like they expect me not to sleep. They expect me not to fucking sleep? Apparently so, because that's what I had to do. That was the only way for me to get over to the damn office when they opened at 8 in the morning was to wait until I got off at 5 a.m. and then I just kind of stood around for the next 3 or 4 hours until the stupid office opened, and then I headed over there since I was already halfway towards the office anyway, so I just waited around trying not to pass out, and then I went over there to talk to them about how I cannot do graveyard anymore, and let me tell you why I can't do graveyard shifts anymore. This right here is why. I have not slept yet, and I'm about to strangle a motherfucker. So, that being said, they shockingly agreed to put me somewhere during the day. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. I finally got this out of the way. I am going to go back to working during normal hours again before I lose my fucking mind. So this all falls perfectly in line with Nathan coming over in a couple weeks. He's going to be here, I believe, on the 26th, or I think the 27th. I took the 26th off through October 7th, just so I can make sure I have, all the days off that I need, that he's going to be here, because he's going to be here for like a week or maybe a week and a half, so I have all those days off so we can fuck around and make a shitload more videos. So everything is falling into place, at least. Right as of now, the only thing I'm pissed off about is the fact that, sure, I admit that I fucked up. I lost the stupid phone that was broken anyway. It would not charge. The charging port was fucked up, so it wouldn't charge anyway. But the cost of that phone was apparently $199. $200. And they're going to be taking it out of my fucking pay for the next 2 months. $50 taken out of my pay for the next 2 months until the $200 is taken out for the phone. And I mean, I was annoyed when I heard that, yeah, they're going to be taking money from me to pay for the phone that I lost. I was literally like 90% asleep, like trying not to fall asleep on the chair, but I was still feeling really annoyed hearing this bullshit news that they're gonna be docking my pay after they literally just finished taking out $200 for the uniform. They're apparently gonna take out another $200 now for this fucking phone that I lost. And so basically I was just sitting in the chair like this, and I was trying to like stay awake, and I was asking them, like, why do I have to be charged for this shit? Why do they not have insurance for the equipment? So if an accident like this happens, it's covered, so they don't have to take it out of the employees' pockets. That's what insurance is for. Do they not know what insurance is for? The whole purpose of insurance is to prevent accidents. If something happens, you break something, you lose something, something gets stolen, it's covered. You don't have to fucking pay to get a new one. At most, you'd have to pay like a deductible, like maybe $100 or something, depending on the cost that it was. But that's it. Otherwise, you're covered. You get a new one scot-free. That's the whole fucking point of insurance. That's why I was just shocked. Even sitting there half asleep, I was still kind of like, what the fuck? When they said that they're gonna have to take $50 out of my paychecks for the next 4 paychecks, so basically for the next 2 months until they take $200 out, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I've never been with a company like this before. Even my first company ever that I started when I was doing security like almost 2 or 3 years ago, my first security company ever that was ran by a bunch of fucking idiots, and the security company kind of sucked. But even they had insurance on stuff. They replaced it themselves, because when I was training someone at my first security company, and we ended up smashing one of the company phones over there because we were being stupid. We were driving the golf cart around and being reckless as hell. The phone fell off and landed on the street, and that's not why it broke though. It broke because the person I was training was driving the golf cart. He turned around and tried to drive by and pick it up as he was driving by on the golf cart, and he was a fucking moron and ended up running over the phone with the golf cart. So he fucked up the phone. He wrecked the phone. They just sent out a new one over there. They didn't even really talk to us about it. They didn't give a shit. They just sent out a new phone, and we didn't have to pay for it because they had insurance. Fucking idiots. So literally, like, I can see exactly why nobody wants to stay with this shitty company for more than like a couple weeks, maybe a month tops, because this company is not only the shittiest, cheapest company ever, but they're the dumbest, most stubborn. Just words cannot describe how shitty this fucking company is. Like, I could go on and on and on about how fucking stupid and cheap and crappy this company is, but I don't feel like stretching this into an hour-long video. I mean, we're already about to hit 9 minutes on this video. I don't want this to be more than like maybe 15 minutes. I'm mostly just seeing how the video stabilization works on the front-facing camera on this phone. So I'm hanging my camera on the rear view mirror, and it's kind of like every time I take a turn or go over a bump, it just moves around. I want to see how smooth the front camera is on this thing. I haven't really done a whole lot of moving around on the front camera. But yeah, the only reason I'm still at this stupid company, literally the only reason, is because I'm kind of in a bind right now. I'm fucked. Like, because before I started this stupid company, I got let go of the other company I was with, and I didn't really bother to stick around until they had something else to send me to. I didn't really give a shit. The second that they let me go, I just immediately started looking for something else. And then basically during that time, I haven't had any money coming in for like about a straight month. It fucked me up. It really made me behind big time. So I've been trying to catch up, and they're making it even more difficult constantly fucking deducting my damn pay all the time like this. They're making it even more difficult. But that's the only reason I haven't already quit. It's because I don't really have much of a choice right now. I gotta stay with this piece of shit company for at least another month or two until I get caught up and get more money coming in. And then at that point, I will start looking for another company that's not a piece of shit. But for the time being, I just gotta suck it up and deal with this bullshit. And it's really hard for me to do this because my tolerance for bullshit is becoming less and less. That's why, I've been getting into really heated arguments with these stupid motherfuckers. That's my supervisor over here is a fucking douchebag. So I'm butting heads with him constantly because I'm just done with fucking bullshit, and I'm tired of people being retarded like me. And I'm just sick of people acting like they know what they're doing when they don't. I'm tired of everyone being stupid and stubborn and not doing anything. They're being cheap as fuck. They're being irresponsible and not bothering to have insurance because apparently they're that fucking cheap that they don't even want to bother to have insurance. So it's like, oh, if an accident happens and it costs money, oh, let's just take it out of the fucking employee's paycheck instead. Instead of just investing a tiny little bit of extra money into having insurance, let's just have the fucking employees pay for anything that needs to be paid for. Yeah, that's real great. And then, again, I can't stress this enough. Again, then they wonder why everybody quits after a month. They wonder why. Like, when I get closer and closer to actually quitting, I'm going to tell them all that shit flat up to their fucking face. I'm going to tell them, you know why everybody quits after a month or a couple weeks even. You wonder why people just walk out because you're a fucking piece of shit. Everyone that works for this company, this whole company is fucked. It's garbage. Everyone's cheap and dumb here. You can't even have fucking insurance to cover equipment when stuff gets damaged or lost or stolen or whatever. I'm like, when I do quit this company, I'm almost tempted to record it just to show, just because I kind of think it would be amusing to have a video of me just going off on them before I quit and telling them the flat out truth on why nobody wants to work for this stupid fucking shitty company. I might actually do that because I shit you not, when I quit this company, I'm going to do the same thing that I've done for the past couple of companies that I've worked for in the past, where if they were ran by a bunch of dumb fucking cheapskate assholes, I let them know. I gave them a big fucking piece of my mind before I walked out. Or if they fired me for some dumbass reason, again, I gave them the biggest fucking piece of my mind, which involved a lot of yelling and cussing as well. So I'll probably wind up doing that here, especially like if they keep fucking around and they keep being a fucking piece of shit. I am going to give them a piece of my mind as well, just like I have done in the past. I will not hesitate to do that. I have no problem with letting all of the fucking truth out, even if it's gonna piss them off or even make them all scared with, put their fucking tail between their legs. I don't give a shit. It needs to be said. It needs to be said. I'm sure they're already aware about this stuff and they don't care because they just treat employees like a number. They don't even treat us like a human being. They just treat us like a number. So it's like, oh, this person's quitting. He doesn't want to work here anymore. Okay, we'll just throw someone else out there. Oh, this person has only been here for 2 weeks. He's already quitting. Oh, who cares? We'll just throw someone else out there then. They would rather just keep throwing more and more people out there every time the other person quits, rather than getting their shit together and trying to, have a reputation of being a reputable, good company. No, they'd rather be a bunch of stubborn, retarded cheapskates and just keep throwing out more and more and more and more people after all the other ones quit after a month. I guess that's their logic. If it means for them to make more profit by underpaying their employees and docking their pay every motherfucking chance that they get. Anywho, more rants and vlogs and retarded videos on the way soon, folks. So stay tuned, because we're about at 15 minutes for this one. So stay tuned for more. Bye!